We're moving to Mexico.
Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Rose, and we're Dave and Rose Travels. Welcome back to our channel, Dave and Rose Travels. 4 years ago, we were so close to starting our new life in Mexico. We had sold our home. Can you believe we sold our house?
It was a piece of cake, less than 30 days.
We were ready to go, but life had other plans, and that was okay. One of our daughters needed our help, so we put our Mexico plans aside and bought another home. Look it! It's our new mountainous pad. Things were going well, but then in April 2024, in a blink of an eye, everything changed. We weren't sure of Dave's future or our future. We never saw this coming. Dave recovered, and life went on. Things were never the same, though. Then we faced a turning point that would change it all. With everything that we've gone through and everything that we've been through, one thing is for sure. One thing became clear. We weren't meant to give up on our dreams of moving to Mexico. So now, after all the delays, detours, and the healing, we're finally doing it. We're moving to Mexico. We're moving to Mexico! So grab a drink and a snack and get ready for this crazy ride of a video called life. We're moving to Mexico! We're moving to Mexico!
Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Rose, and we're Dave and Rose Travels. And we have a Dave and Rose Travels channel update. We're moving to Merida, or Cancun, or Playa del Carmen, or Tulum. We're not sure. Some of you might remember that Dave and I have been planning our move to Mexico for almost 10 years. That we had sold most all of our things, and we sold our home. December 11, 2021, we had sold our house. Can you believe we sold our house?
It was a piece of cake, less than 30 days.
Our plan was to rent an apartment for 2 years while Dave got his citizenship. Dave got his United States citizenship on, let's see here, September 7th, 2022. Dave is a Mexican national, so he needed a citizenship. Otherwise, the United States would not allow Dave back in after 6 months of being out of the country. And in the end, the United States would take his residency away. Thus the reason for the citizenship prior to our move to Mexico. And after our move to Mexico, I would get residency through Dave. It was getting close to the end of our lease of our apartment. That was in January of 2024. Well, October 2023 came around and one of our daughters called us and she was in dire need of our help. She has 2 of our 9 grandchildren and they all needed help. So Dave and I decided to put moving to Mexico on the back burner for a while. So we chose to buy another home, one large enough for our daughter and our grandchildren, and us as well, and our daughter's friend. So we bought another home January 2024, 3,200 feet up inside the mountain range. Look it! It's our new mountainous pad. Oh. can't believe it's ours! Holy. Winter wonderland out there.
The generator.
Oh. Improvising. "3,200 feet up in the mountains." Our home in the mountains was great. The best house ever. 2,600 square feet, almost a full acre. But something that I haven't mentioned was that Dave had not been feeling well for a while. He'd been having heartburn for weeks, maybe a couple of months. He just kept thinking he needed crackers. On April 2nd, 2024, Dave was saying he might go to the emergency room. He was at work. I talked him into just going in right away, since Dave never says he needs to go to the emergency room. Dave never gets sick. Dave went to the Kaiser ER. Right away he got in. They ran tests. He wasn't well. Dave was having a heart attack. He was admitted into the Kaiser Permanente right then. April 3rd, Dave was transferred from the Santa Rosa Kaiser to the Vallejo Kaiser by ambulance at 8 a.m. The Vallejo Kaiser had the cath lab that was needed for the testing that Dave needed. So on April 3rd, Dave had multiple tests and a cath lab procedure to see what his heart would look like and if he was a candidate for stents. Stents in his heart. During those tests, Kaiser saw many blockages, some at 90%. Dave was not a stent candidate. Not only did Dave find out that he was not a candidate for stents and that he needed a quadruple bypass, possibly, he found out this was actually his second heart attack he had had. We didn't even know about the first. He was told he needed emergency bypass surgery. Dave was admitted into the Vallejo Kaiser, where he would await for a bed opening up at the San Francisco Kaiser, where then he would be transferred and have his open heart surgery. A cabbage times 4. One of our daughters and her boyfriend, they were awesome. They brought me the clothes that I needed and necessities to be able to stay with Dave while he was in the hospital. Dave awaited at the Vallejo Kaiser until April 7th, 2024. Then he was transferred on April 7th to the San Francisco Kaiser. We're on our way to Kaiser, San Francisco. Sorry, just a little emotional. It's a good thing my husband will be getting his surgery hopefully on Tuesday. It's tentative for his quadruple bypass surgery. These scary times right now. I know he's gonna come out okay because this isn't the end of our story at all. I love you, Dave. Where he awaited surgery. Which happened April 11th at 7:30 a.m. How you doing, babe?
Doing good.
What's going on today?
Just gonna have open heart bypass surgery.
What's the name of the surgery?
Open heart bypass.
It's called cabbage.
Oh, cabbage.
It's cabbage.
Yeah. I love you, babe.
I love you too.
I'll see you guys soon.
At 12:28, On April 11th, Dave's cardiothoracic surgeon called me and told me that Dave's surgery was a success and that Dave only needed a triple bypass surgery, a cabbage times 3. That was great news, and that I was able to go into the ICU, the cardiac ICU, and see him at 2 p.m. Spent a few hours with Dave in the cardiac ICU, then I went to a hotel for the first time since Dave had been in the hospital, where I got to take my first shower in a long time. One of my daughters and our son-in-law, he was great. They were both great. They came and picked me up and they fed me and washed my clothes and got me some more necessities and took me to my hotel after seeing Dave in the ICU. Like I said, I was able to get a hotel and get a shower. Unfortunately, in the ICU, the night after Dave's surgery, Dave had a collapsed lung. Luckily, they were able to help him breathe again. On April 12th, Dave graduated from the cardiac ICU into the cardiac unit floor of the Kaiser, where he would recover. Dave's recovery went well, and he was released from the hospital to go home on April 16th.
It's like you're getting blood. I'm sorry.
The first time I gave it, I was like, are you sure I can get this in the IV?
What you doing today, babe?
Going home.
Yes!
We went to our daughter's house that was down in the valley versus going up into the mountains and staying. Dave's done so well since his heart surgery, his open heart surgery. On October 25, Dave got news that his company was downsizing. Thousands of workers would either be offered to retire or take the severance package or possibly lose their job. So we made a huge decision to take the package and put our moving to Mexico plan back into play. Here we are. Dave's last day of work was December 31st, 2025. He was at that job for a long time. Dave's worked cable since he was 17 years old, and now he's 53, so that tells you how long he's done that job. So Dave and I have been packing and preparing for our move. Hello, it's Rose from Dave and Rose Travels. Just a little Mexico move update. Going to be getting some random shaped boxes to be able to put some of these smaller things inside of. Don't mind the painting stuff over there. But what we will be doing is Tetrising everything into this area so that we can see how large of a truck that we will be needing for us to pack into the truck and be able to drive down to either Las Cruces or Texas somewhere. And that's where it will stay until we find our final home in Mexico. And then we will have our things taken by a moving company that will take it into Mexico. Just a little update. Okay, here's an update. We received our boxes today so that we could finish packing all of the smaller items and the odd-shaped things, making decisions on the furniture we're going to be getting rid of, starting to Tetris our things so that we can get an idea of the space. And a little shout out to my cousin Chachi, who offered some space for us to store our things until the mover were to pick them up and take them to our final destination in Mexico eventually. Thanks, Chachi. Good morning. It is Rose with Dave and Rose Travels. Let's give a little update here on our move to Mexico, our packing that we're doing. We got a few more things packed yesterday. We're in the process of packing the rest today. We had to stop because we ran out of tape. So we went down and bought some more tape yesterday. I say we went down because we live in the mountains. So That meant we had to go somewhere down the mountain to get tape. But it's coming along, guys. Coming along. The next update will be way different. In the process of trying to get rid of some large furniture pieces as well. Hello, it's Rose from Dave and Rose Travels. Just giving a little packing for our move to Mexico update. We definitely have a lot more packed. We had to stop yesterday in order to get some more tape. We ran out of tape, but in the process of also trying to get rid of some large furniture items because we don't want to take all the furniture. We could replace some of that furniture, saving space so that we don't have so much going into a truck and then on its final descent from the storage at my cousin's house to Merida or somewhere in the Yucatan Peninsula. Have a good day. I'll update again soon. Hello, it's Rose from Dave and Rose Travels. I have an update. Here is the space where everything was at. It's been transferred into the garage. So there's the things right there, which isn't in that big of a space, to be honest with you. Well, that's it for today, but we're definitely getting closer to putting our stuff inside of a U-Haul to transfer it to, most likely, Eagle Pass. And then transferred from there to Merida when we get our place to live. Hello!
Hi.
We're Dave and Rose Travels, and we're getting ready to move to Mexico. And this is what our house looks like so far. So, this is the space that we're using to see what we need as far as the size of a truck goes. We will Tetris it all in the end to see. What you see out is all there is. All there is left to pack or to get rid of. That's it, guys. Oh yeah, can't forget this. With our 20-year-old kitties. So, this 20-year-old young lady is doing good after her veterinarian visit yesterday for her rabies shots. And she also had another shot for osteoarthritis because a 96-year-old kitty gets arthritis. She's ready to move to Mexico. Are you ready, Sand? Are you ready, Sandy? Then we have her sister. You're 20 years old as well. And you also had a rabies shot yesterday. But you don't have osteoarthritis. And you're also ready to move to Mexico. Are you ready, Black? My little Blackie Blackness. Good morning, it's Rose from Dave and Rose Travels. I have a little update. So I ordered these really cool watering systems for the kitty while we're on our drive. It's kind of like a hamster rabbit idea, but for kitties and doggies. That way they have water the whole entire time for the drive without me having to stop and pour it. But when I stop, I'll definitely be giving them extra water. They're 20, they need lots of water. And then we have their TRAVELCATS harnesses that came with these leashes. I'll do a little video of that soon. I had to try them on the kitties yesterday. Blackie went in circles and Sandy walked backwards. But there's an update. Okay, we have our 2 travel cat harnesses and some treats. And let's see how this goes. They know that there's treats around. Let's give them some treats. Only their second time inside of their little harnesses. We put some treats with their harnesses because I read that they associate food and treats with good things, and with their harness that it'll be a little easier. Do you need more treats, Black? But this way, when we drive into Mexico, we have a way to control them, or along the way to Mexico, so they could use the bathroom and not escape. Okay, we're trying to get used to the harnesses here. She's making her way to the other treats. She's gonna steal Sandy's. She's like, no, I don't know what's happening. It's okay. It's okay. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Look at you. I know. 20-year-old kitties just don't understand. It's okay, Black. They're not tight on them either. They're very soft harnesses. Are you okay? Are you just trying to figure out how to walk with that? It's okay. Yeah. Blackie made her way upstairs. There she is. Are you okay too? Huh? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, see? Good job. It's a good job. Oh, good. She has arthritis, so it's always hard for her to walk up. It's okay. Okay, Black? You're doing good, huh? Yeah. We have these new little hamster-inspired water units that are made for dogs and small dogs and cats. We have 2. And hopefully this will help our kitties that are 20 years old have water on the drive to Mexico in between the times that we stop and serve them fresh water. So I hope by putting it right here next to their food and water, they'll be inspired. Okay, Blackie and Sandy, it's ready. She's an adventure travel cat. Look at her. Look at you, Blackie. Doing so good with that on, huh? Yeah, look at you. Good job, huh? Okay, you had treats, huh? Did you have treats? You doing okay too? Are you doing okay as well? Yeah. Look at you. You're okay, huh? Yeah. We're having great success with our 20-year-old kitties and their harnesses, getting ready for our move to Mexico. We've been working on it really hard with treats and reinforcement, and they've been loving it. They walked upstairs, laid down. Oh, Blackie, you're doing good too. You're cozy enough that you just are relaxing now with your harness. Oh, 20 years old kitty, 96 in human years. Great job, huh? It's a great job. Yeah. Look at you. Oh, you just want some pets. Oh, you're doing good too, Blackness. The little Blackness chocolate. Great success. So we've been trying to train the kitties, putting food inside of their carriers so that they will be comfortable with their carriers on that long, over 2,000-mile drive all the way to Merida from Northern California. We have Sandy. Usually they don't like those carriers, that's for sure, but they've been so comfortable lately. They actually walked in their carriers and they're just in them for no reason recently. Huh, Blackie? Look at her go. She's learning how to navigate her. Hi, Sand. You're doing so good. Are you not gonna look at me? It's okay. Look. You're doing so good with your harness on. 20-year-old kitty. Here's the Blackie. Oh, look at you. Oh, good job jumping up. Good job. Yes. Do you think you're ready for our move to Mexico, Black? Whoops. That's the first time that's happened, huh? You've done so good. It hasn't been like those TikToks I see where the kitty just falls over and then that's all they do is lay like they're dead. It's okay. Good job. Well, it looks like Blackie was able to jump up to her location. Right there, she jumps up on the tub to up there so that she could get water from the sink. Oh, 20-year-old Blackie, 96 in human years. Hold on, I'll get you water in a second. Hi, Travel Kitty. Aw, the Travel Kitty. And getting our immigration papers in order for our move. We tried to just show up, but it's closed for Semana Santa today and tomorrow. Oh well, we'll be back. We have an appointment, but we just wanted to show up and see what we could do. Going to the consulado's office for Dave's CURP, and apostolizing our marriage certificate and my birth certificate, and finding out the steps that I need to take for my residency when we get into Mexico. And preparing for our menaje de casa, which is going to help us move our furniture to Mexico. It will happen either once we secure our rental or a possible home that we buy. Our last major snowstorm in California before we move to Merida, Yucatan, Mexico. Our last snowstorm before we move to Mexico. Our last snowstorm before we move to Merida, Mexico. Our last snowstorm. Our last snowstorm. The last snowstorm. The last snowstorm. The last. Now this was a long update. Please, we hope you subscribe to our channel and follow our travels and our drive to Mexico. We'll be driving from NorCal to all the way to Merida, a total of 3,195 miles with our two 20-year-old kitties. We don't have a date yet, but please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Dave and Rose Travels. We're not sure. Are we gonna live in Merida? Are we going to live in Playa del Carmen? Are we going to live in Tulum? Will it be Cancun? So make sure you subscribe because it's the only way that you can see our future content. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified when my next video is out. We're moving to Mexico. We're moving to Mexico.
Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Rose. And we're Dave and Rose Travels. We're moving to Merida or Cancun or Playa del Carmen or Tulum. We're not sure. We have a Hyatt Zilara video, a Sun Palace video, a Tren Maya video, and there's all kinds of other videos that I have that I'll be putting out.